हेलो हेलो हेलो। तो आज हम करने वाले हैं एसएससी सीजीएल का टेस्ट बुक का मॉक नंबर 12। स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज मेरा गोल है कि आज मैं गलत बिल्कुल भी नहीं करूंगा, चाहे मैं क्वेश्चन 70 ही करूं, ताकि 140 नंबर तो आए। दैट इज द गोल टुडे। तो आज देखते हैं क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता है। स्टार्ट करते हैं। चैम्प 3 3 कौन सा letter from each match represent first white row and then order. For example, key can be represented 1 6 6 5 etc. 4 4। अच्छा, दोनों कर सकते हैं। अच्छा, बी सी एच एच क्या है? 30 30 या फिर 8 6 एच यहाँ पे है ना। 8 6 5 8 5 6 होना चाहिए। 5 6 6 7। 2.2। The girl introduced a man as the son son of her son of her grandfather, son of her grandfather, and the brother of her maternal aunt. Maternal aunt. How is the man related to girl? उस man को क्या बोलेगी? अंकल बोलेगी। As the son of her grandfather and the brother of her maternal aunt. Maternal मतलब मम्मी की aunt, मम्मी की बहन। Four words have been given out, of which three are alike in some way. Three are alike in some way and different. Engineer, lawyer, amateur, geologist. Total amount received by C and D is 16। नहीं हो सकता। 16 plus 8 C2 B and C together. टू ज़ा 3 हो जाती है। 3 6 18 4। John used to buy petrol at the rate of 80 and still asked, but now it is 85. The person increase. Retired professor who worked in the same college should be included in the advisory committee of the college improvement. Management should take suggestions from its employees. Management should involve experienced person for the development of college. So around 19, 18 minus 1, 13 minus 1, cross में 21, 19, 21, 18, 18, 15, 21, 14, 4, 18, 18, 21, 19, 4, 14, 21, 15, plus 1 minus 2. Cross हुआ है ऐसे ITIM ITIM TNU ETAG divided by 9 1 2 3 positive to 8 minus 100 China is fifth from the right. China is fifth from the right. China is fifth and there are 3% between 5 and Chido. There are 3%. There is a person between Emily and Annie who is not a neighbor of Chino. B2 and Chino are not neighbor. There is one person between from the right end. There are 3% between Fight and Chino. There are 3%, 1, 2, 3. There is 1% between Emily and Annie, not a neighbor of Chino. Brista is not a villain and Chino are not neighbors. So the point statement is correct. Second fourth. Fifth from the right. One, two, three, four, five. There are 3% between Fight and Chino. 3% between Fight and Chintu. There is 1% right between Emily and Annie, not the neighbor of Chintu. Annie. The Emily is sitting fourth from the left side. Brista is sitting second to the right of right. left of, right and Danny are sitting on the left. P SSC is the sister of Y. Y is the father of E. E is the daughter of S. S minus R. S is the mother of R. विजन आर टी को क्या बोलेगा फादर्स सिस्टर दिस 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 इज खाली 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 दिस ही नहीं हो सकता दिस भी हो सकता है दिस भी हो सकता है दिस डॉट दिस एंड दिस भी हो सकता है फिर डॉट एंड भी हो सकता है पी क्यू एस आर इधर 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 आना चाहिए कि humans non-human do not have a true language like human. Prerequisite for communication. Animals non-humans do not have plus 11 plus 6 16 plus 2 plus 22 29 12 into 11 132 ED 20 22 24 26 20 21 23 25 B is facing now and A and B are facing north from extreme starting from the extreme right of A moves to the seventh place in the left and started from extreme left and the immediate right of B. How many versions are in the row? A and B are facing now starting from the extreme right. A is moves seventh place in the left. A moves seventh place in the left and staring at extreme seventh place to the right. इधर छः होंगे और ये दो 12 14 J is kept above N. Only one box is kept above. 6 5 4 3 2 1 कुछ भी नहीं किया आज मैं कितना स्लो हूँ मैं जी ओनली वन बॉक्स इज केप्ट वन इसको छोड़ो हाउ मेनी इंटरनेशनल to receive SMS confirmation that you not won lottery fee for the share not PC 6 plus 3 26 plus 3 8 plus 2 4 plus 4 15 11 plus 4 17 16 plus 10 19 29 29 minus 26 3 इन दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है 54 35 19 54 14 GCP GCP SC GBP GBP GBC SCP BC single term is the name of Chola. Recommended a strong center with all residual powers. ये कैसे पता होगा 2023 में स्टार्ट हुआ था क्या मे बी आर्टिफिशियल रेन टर्किश थे कि क्या थे कान modern periodic law states that the property of element are periodic function of which fundamental quantity properties of an element are periodic functions of which fundamental when light enters from air to air to into a medium its width changes which of the following properties light remain constant during the transition विज्ञान पुरस्कार कल्चर क्यों देगी Sagar Falls is situated in which river? Famous Chinese pilgrim Fine visited. To how many climatic regions has Rajasthan been divided? ICR. Chairman of steering committee in the constitution was. Which of the following committee recommended two-tier system of Panchayati Raj? Two-tier. एलएम सिंघवी या अशोक मेहता? एक ने टू बताया था, एक ने थ्री बताया था. Government scheme promotes the rearing fish of which in article freshwater pond type of fishing called. International Cheetah Day. What is the IUCN status of cheetah? Folk music. महाराष्ट्र का तमाशा है. तो गलत हो गए, दो गलत हो गए. पुलियार और हेकिल्यू हो सकते हैं दोनों ठीक. तमिलनाडु का पुलियार. फिजिकल डेफिसिट टारगेट ऑफ द यूनियन गवर्नमेंट बजट 2026-27 is approximately. Nile river does not flow through which of the country? Uganda, Sudan, Chad, Egypt. पता नहीं. फिर गवाई आया, फिर सूर्यकांत आया. 6 महीने के लिए बना था ना. चौबीस में बना था ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे. मंगोल और पर्शियन तो नहीं है, टर्किश है या अफगान है. इजिप्ट पे तो जाती है, सूडान में पता नहीं, चैड उगांडा। पता नहीं यार। गुट्टवम, अच्छेरा, ये जगह ना मैंने किया था उन्हें, फिर भी ये मार्क नहीं हो रखा था जानबूझ के। भूसागर, चैड यहाँ पे, उगांडा मुझे पता नहीं कहाँ पे। ए बी सी, ए सी इक्वल्स टू बी सी, ए सी इक्वल्स टू बी सी, बी ए सी, बी ए सी इक्वल्स टू 65, 65 and B P C. The point B and C tangents, two tangents drawn which intersected B and C. B P C. What? दोनों भी बराबर होंगे। 130। Right circular cone is इतना 40 है, so radius 40 है। The total outer surface area of a circular, the hemisphere of radius 7 upon its basis. Depending on a certain number, the question is 89 and the remainder is itna. Nine five 491 up. Minus 10 and k percent. 70, 30, 900. Thus 9. Diameter of a wheel of a car is itna. 242 centimeter. 2.42 meter. एक two circles are already 6 each are intersecting each other said that they pass it through the center. What is the longest common chord? 6. 6. 6 3 3 कर देते हैं. ये भी 6 हो जाएगी ना. ये निकालनी है मुझे. Next to 7 days working 4 hours. Compound interest on the sum is for 2 years. ये दो बढ़ गए. 9 2 1800. The two sides of two squares are in the sum of their parameter is this now. 4 to 5x. 45x equals to 9. 9 2 is 18. 9 3 is 27. 729. 14. 16 1. 36, 21, 110, 6, 6 are 36, 25, 26, 27, 30. The 3 months be essential. X and Y. After 30 days, X leave the work. Y. Twos are 5. Two trains running in opposite direction. The speed of each train is 500 cos each other than 54 seconds. 1 plus S2. 10 meter per second. Twice girls. School manufactured by wife is 50% more than that of the average scores of girls. All the students is 70. 60. Uh, the difference between the simple interest is from two different sources is 1500 1 rupees 1500 in a year is 1350. The difference between the rate of interest is 3 4 12. क्या क्वेश्चन है 3 go into 3a plus 5 on a 5 into 3 by 5 9 minus 2 इसका स्क्वायर है ना इंटू 3 by 5 किया इंटू 3 by 5 इंटू 3 by 5 पहले ही 5 था 5 से y कट गया 3 बच गया स्क्वायर अपॉन 25 a इक्वल्स टू 9a स्क्वायर प्लस 35a स्क्वायर प्लस 2 इंटू 3 by 5 minus 6 by 5 45 minus 6 45 minus 6 is 39 40 is equals to 9. The speed of the man in still water is downstream 550 to 1 upon 125 4 by 5 64. How many how many kilograms of wheat now can be bought on a money which is sufficient to buy 48? The vice superior of insolence and prices paid a profit of 23 and loss. टाइम नहीं होता ना. Radhika says to me, I don't like watching animals in zoo. She doesn't like. Tells me that she doesn't like banquet hall. Steal someone's thunder. Double-spaced telegram provided him valuable data of the universe since its launch. However, shortly after its deployment, it faced significant problems within its main mirror. It wasn't just about fixing the wrong the mission was to it was a it was precisely to repair these initial issues that several space shuttle missions were conducted. It was precisely as last manager. QP several shuttle missions were conducted, but it wasn't about fixing and building the system. Ivesivka synonym ambiguous, accessible, cohesive. Ambiguous. While the committee's proposal to overhaul the tax code was met with significant skepticism, their primary objective remained met with an, the primary objective remained to simplify the filling processes, increasing transparency of middle income earners, and to eliminate loopholes that benefit in multi. Had the lead architect insisted that the structural integrity of the bridge be verified by any independent firm before construction commencing, the catastrophic failure that occurred during the monsoon might have been avoided, or at the very least, its impact minimized. Insisted stated that the structural integrity of the bridge was be verified by an independent firm before before commencing the construction. The data was corrupted. The experiments were halted by the laboratory assistant before the further resources were squandered. Upon realizing क्या करना है इसका option, having realized that the reactors the experiments were halted by the laboratory assistant. Upon realizing data was corrupted, the laboratory halted the experiment before any were halted by the laboratory. Realizing that data was corrupted, halted the experiment before any further resource was squandered. Brontide, ancient, heavy-footed, bronze-colored, thundering. Brontide, tractable. वापस ले field field has long been under the control of non-physicians who focus on the state more on patients' rights and on doctors in a bioethics committee will, for instance, typically has a doctor on it, but other members might be nurse, lawyer, social, and call themselves for bioethics. If it is an unregulated field without a formal certificate for the title, non-physician biogas tend to overlook doctor complaint of burnout and their suggestion and the struggle to preserve their decision-making independent lives companies. As a result, bioattendant sorry, experience. Circulation is different. It means passing a breathing tube into a conscious person's windpipe, a procedure that can mimic suffocation and what cannot be numb before the doctor doesn't press perform that. The doctor absorbs it, feeling the has paid more attention that what is called moral distress, a concept launch of clinical bioethics to capture what doctors experience when their consciousness feels violated to post-traumatic stress disorder, yet the field still doesn't penetrate the doctor's psyche all that deeply. Typically, it focuses on moral distress stemming from insufficient resources as during COVID-19 pandemic when doctors had to inadequate number of ventilators amid high patient volume. Then they pass on to side effects. Why the field has often emphasizes healthcare reorganization as a corrective. Not compassion, empathy, and virtue, but most doctors think being a doctor is first and foremost burden because the doctor's moral sense and civil always playing defense against the savagery of physical existence in the operative room. The doctor did not see myself as compensate and empathetic, portraying biomechanic, bioethic, but as an ordinary worker doing a dirty job. What is that? Following best describes the tone of the passage. According to the passage, which what is the major limitation of current bioethics as preserved when by practicing physician? Internal most struggle and emotional burden. Which conclusion can most easily be drawn from a passage about physicians' view on professions? One experience their role burdensome and grounded in confident and harsh realities rather than in the context of the whatever is the clause residue is used in create a kind of moral residue for physician that begs for relief. It is responsible for RBI's India's government of India. Its officers are designated as governor. Its responsibility is to ensure supply of Indian rupee and regulate Indian banking system. It also manages country payment for someone who studies in the earth and materials of which it is made is called anthropologist. Sarah is my stepsister because we have dash mothers. Rigid. Antonym of rigid. One of the most one of the most serious issue. The most serious issues with youngsters is an addiction. Is addiction. Social media an issue that which is one of the most serious issues with youngsters is addiction to social media. An addiction नहीं होता. Poor man exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost his last hope and did not know how he would survive. Lost my last hope. I don't know how I will survive. So, dolphins are regarded as friendly creatures in the sea, so and helping the and so many times. The more we learn about dolphins, the more we realize the society is more complex than we look after. Yeah, these houses were designed in the 1800s, 1880s by Edward. The cat dashed the mice. Its why feed often emphasizes healthcare reorganization. residue. Yes, sir. After effect. Creates a moral residue. 75 किया आज मैंने। आज मेरे नंबर ज्यादा है, तो यार मैंने गलत नहीं किए। सब में 30 के राउंड नंबर आए हैं, 8 गलत फिर भी हैं। तो मतलब 130 से क्रॉस हो गया हूँ, ये ठीक है। अभी ये जो हाईएस्ट स्कोर्स है ये बीट नहीं हो पा रहे हैं। 145 हाईएस्ट है मेरा इस बार का। तो ये है ग्राफ हमारा चल रहा है, उबड़ खाबड़ रोड है, इंडिया की रोड के जैसे। और ये आज का स्कोर। तो मिलते हैं आप कल। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग। बाय बाय, सी यू, टाटा।